Hey everybody, how's it going? I got actually a lot of books to review from last week and this week, but it'll be a fast one. Picked up Trinity of Sin, Pandora #1. This book is pretty much all about Pandora's past, um, what happened, how she became the way she is, and what does she need to do to fix it, going forward, and how how there's a way that her curse could be lifted, um, off. So if you don't know anything about her or any kind of like if you don't know the origin about her, how she became who she is, this is a perfect book to pick up the first issue and explains everything that you need to know about Pandora, the important stuff. So must have. Um, Justice League #21. Sajam pretty much takes on this guy, Black Adam. Yeah, that's him. So that's what the fight is on this one. Justice in America, #5. I ordered this from Midtown, and the only reason I ordered it because I just wanted to see who was behind the death of Catwoman or how they pulled it off, and pretty much I found it was the Martian Manhunter. So it was an okay issue. Superman #21. Hector, of course, still alive, still trying to take control of Superman and the world. It was an okay issue. Thiev of Thieves, #15. Redmond gets his crew ready to, of course, do the job to get his son out. So another great issue from Image. Earth 2, #14. The war between Green Lantern, Flash, and of course Steppenwolf. His army starts in this issue. For some reason, I just couldn't get into this issue at all. Lazarus #1. Couldn't get into this either. Uncanny X-Men #8. This cover is misleading. Obviously, Cyclops and Magneto do not fight, but they do go at it as far as words goes. And Magneto, of course, still blames everything on Cyclops. Death of Xavier and everything that happened. He still blames him, but at the same time, he also says in one of the lines here that where'd he go? Oh, I will. I wonder if I ever will forgive you, but I have more faith in you than even my own children. I want you to crawl out of the mud, and I want you to fix this. He wants Cyclops to fix everything, and of course, Cyclops is having a hard time controlling his power, so Magneto kind of, starts helping him to control his power. And also, Fabio, one of the mutants, the new mutants, he actually leaves the Charles Xavier school. And Cyclops, of course, okay, you're free to go. We're not holding you captive, anything like that. If you decide to come back, you can always come back. And he goes back to his home. Parents are happy to see him, but he's trying to explain to his parents that he's a mutant now, and the parents just don't want to understand, and they're like, oh my God, like what's going on, oh heaven, and all that stuff. And Fabio is just like, you know what, I need to get the hell out of here. And towards the end, you have the Shield's Alison Blair, who pops up and asks Fabio, where's Cyclops? So, good issue. I know I said I'm not going to pick this up, but it's going to be more of just looking at it monthly and seeing if the issue is good, I'll get it. If it's not good, then I'm not going to get it, if it doesn't catch my eye. Next one is All New X-Men #13. In this issue, Wolverine and the X-Men actually goes after Mystique and her gang to find out like why they're doing this. And of course, Mystique calls, oh God, what's his name? Silver Samurai, and to make a deal. And they want something that, and of course, she also calls Madame Hydra, and Mystique collected all this money to get this one machine, but she wants to do something good with it. And also that's where Wolverine and the new X-Men pop in and start fighting them. And also this girl right here, who is one of Mystique's pals, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not too familiar with the Phoenix, the whole Phoenix and Jean Grey thing, but it seems like that this is the girl that actually activates the Phoenix inside Jean Grey, and brings it out of her by putting this one guy, his name is Jason Wangrid, the original mastermind, and he does something to Jean Grey, and this is where like the whole Phoenix thing starts over again. So another great issue. Definitely gonna be back to pick up the next one. Injustice number 6. In this issue, of course, Robin kills Nightwing. They were fighting Grundy, and after the battle, Nightwing just kept on pushing Robin's button. So Robin throws the stick and hits Nightwing in the side of the head. Nightwing falls down backwards, hits his neck area on a rock, and just cracks his neck. And Robin's like, Nightwing, like, Dick, are you okay, kind of a thing. And next thing you know, Batman goes and checks on him. It's like, what did you do? And when Robin goes and tries to check on Nightwing, Batman's like, get off him. So one of the lines here where Robin's like, I didn't, and Superman's like, I know, son. So Batman picks up Nightwing, and he's just talking. He's like, he's gone. I'm abandoned again. My son is dead, and this is Batman saying to Nightwing. And to tell you the truth, I was shocked that Nightwing was dead. So Superman decides to go find Catwoman, the only person that he thinks can actually go talk to Batman and be there for him, comfort him. So he convinces Catwoman to go to the Batcave, and she meets up with Bruce Wayne, Batman of course, and he's just punching this wood to a bloody pulp in his fist. And then she finally, she finally comforts him and takes the mask off and just holds him as she's screaming. I mean, he's like, just screams. Also, Batman, of course, meets the president, and he tries to get his group together. A group that will take on Superman and Wonder Woman to bring Superman down. So, great issue. Must read. Definitely back to the next one. And the final issue, which is the comic book of the month, I have to say, is East of West number 4. Death, of course, is just destroying. He's just right outside the New Shanghai. His wife is inside, his love of his life, and he is just held break loose on this. So he starts to attack. He just starts ruthlessly. Him and his 2 buddies starts just destroying and killing hundreds of troops. And as the father and the 2 sisters just stand and watch, so the wife, Death's wife, actually goes ahead and kills her own sister, just squishes her head like a lemon, and then goes ahead and kills her father, cuts his head off, and Death is of course coming towards her and destroying the troops. And as soon as she kills her father, she says, what, everybody stop. Mao is dead. I am the new Mao, of the New Shanghai. And she's like, everybody stop fighting. Enough blood has been spilled today. Everybody just stop. So towards the end, you see everybody bowing to her. Even Death and his 4 horsemen are bowing to her. So this is more of like a flashback of how the four horsemen fell apart, and the wife, she is the one that actually can stop death. She's the one that can actually conquer death, and she is such a strong woman, but at the same time she's very compassionate, very caring. But she has a side on her that is not to be reckoned with. Even death can tear her apart. Yeah, even she can conquer death. So another great issue. It's a must read. You won't be disappointed. Alright guys, so that's my review, fast one for the week. And I'll make a new video for the rest of the comic books I have. Alright guys?